Hello everybody, welcome to my new video. I recently got a new toy, as you can see. My G27 broke. I've had it for a number of years and it served me well. And I thought, well, I live in Hong Kong and I can only really get in Hong Kong the G27. That's the highest spec I've ever found, like the best wheel that I've ever found in Hong Kong. Even you go to computer markets, I have not ever seen anything as high end as this. So yeah, rather than just buying another G27, I thought to myself, I want to get a new wheel. Now, ideally, I wanted to get the CSR Elite, Fanatec CSR Elite. But on their website, they have only two options: the American website and the European website. And I'm in Hong Kong, so I didn't fit into either of those categories. The only other places that had that wheel were, they had it really overpriced, like the Australian. There were some companies in Australia that would have sent it here, but it was kind of overpriced. They added loads of extra price onto it. I didn't really like that, so I ended up in the end, as you can see, buying the T500. I bought it from Amazon, the American version of Amazon, and it was a good price. And also the shipping, I mean, it's really heavy. I was so surprised. I mean, it even says on the box here, look, you probably can't see that, but like 36.4 pounds for the box. It's like super heavy. So I thought the actual price of the delivery was not too bad, really. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to be boring and go for another G27. I'm going to go for something a bit different. So that's why I decided to get this. Now, this is going to be hard for me to even unbox with one hand, and I apologize. I'm using my phone, and the quality on my phone is not the best, as you can imagine, so you have to bear with me. I'll try to unbox it as best as I can. I mean, yeah, this is a premium wheel, so I'm really into like sim racing games. I play quite a lot of sim racing games, so for me, that is why I decided that I would get such a premium wheel. And the idea of getting another G27 just bored the hell out of me. I was just, how boring would that be? So yeah, that's why I decided to go for this. And they've got these lovely tabs all over here to make it harder for me to unbox, as you can see. So let's go. Okay, let's open the box. Let's see if is it exciting. Well, not that exciting. We've got an Allen key randomly, a small Allen key, which obviously is for something important, so let's put it over there so I don't forget it. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see how a person in Hong Kong lives, this is my bedroom. So look, it literally just fits in a bed, and there's a little bit of room there and a massive wardrobe. So yeah, this is how most people in Hong Kong live, in very small rooms. And it's also basically in a fairly central area of Hong Kong, so that's why, again, it's not a very big apartment. Okay, so you get the usual crap: Thrustmaster T500rs, you know, manuals. I don't read those things. I don't think anyone ever reads those things. Whoa, what is this? This looks like a power brick of all power bricks. Now, I heard the reason it needs this is because it's got a very strong motor in the wheel for the force feedback. So that is a big power brick. I'm going to be putting it under my desk. A box randomly. A power cable. Now, I had already worked out that it would be an American plug, but thankfully, as you can see, it looks like just a regular plug, it seems. So hopefully, even if this, because I'm in Hong Kong and the plugs in Hong Kong are like in England, they're not American plugs. So I do have a travel adapter, but if I don't have a travel adapter, I think I might be able to find another plug like this, because I'm a bit of a geek and I have lots of spare cables and stuff hanging about, so that always helps. Ooh, so this looks like a variety of spring things. So there's some assembly that's required for this wheel, and this looks like the clamp. This looks like the big clamp that will clamp this thing onto my wheel, onto my desk. And I will quickly show you. I excuse my apartment being very untidy, but it's going to basically go here. Let me show you. It's going to go on it. Now I'm slightly worried because it's going to go on a glass table. You see that? And I'm kind of worried that it's not going to fit. I kind of realised it would be very large on my desk. And again, excuse my very bad untidy apartment. But yeah. I kind of realised that it was going to be very big, but I'm still a bit worried about the size of it and the weight of it on my glass table or glass desk. Right, now I'm doing this with one hand, so this could be challenging. Wow, this is one big piece of polystyrene right here. Let's throw that over there. Let's make a bit of space here for what I believe will be coming out now. Okay, now this is the main part of the unboxing. Let's have a look now. Let's see. This is going to be so heavy. Wow. Whoa. That's the main wheel there. With, I believe that's another piece of polystyrene to keep it from, you know. And I mean, it's kind of crazy if you think this has been shipped from America all the way over to Hong Kong. So they need to make sure these things are packed. Whoa, the wheel, the pedals are also super heavy. I'm pretty sure that there isn't going to be anything else in the box. So let's get rid of the super huge box which I've just had to carry home from work. So yeah. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to flick it over there because I'm only using one hand. There isn't really anything else exciting on the box, just a lot of information. As you can see, it's not that exciting really. Now the pedals. Wow, these things are heavy. Right, let's take them out as best we can. And again, I apologise about the bad quality. I mean, every time I don't usually do these kind of unboxings, and I have to use my phone, the camera on my phone for this. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not the best, so I apologise. I'm not a professional unboxer, I just do things for fun. Yeah, so wow, these look pretty cool, and they're heavy. They're super heavy, and they've got like a phone kind of jack thing on there. Wow, they certainly look the part. I mean, they're heavy. They're entirely made out of metal here. You know, shiny metal. Now, this is the important bit. The accelerator feels okay. Yeah, the brake actually doesn't feel too bad. I've heard some people saying the brake is not so good, but I'm going from a G27. So you know what I'm going to do now? Over here is my old wheel packed up. So let's take out the G27 pedals. They're going to be dirty, by the way, so be prepared. Here we go. Let's take that out of there noisily. Sorry about the noise. Okay. So first of all, to compare the size of them. Actually, the size is not that much of a difference, really. It's just that this one has this thing over here, so that you can basically, if you want to, you can have them up the other way, like inverted, like this, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the most important thing is the feel. So here is the accelerator of the G27. Yeah, that actually feels very, very similar. Very similar to me. Very similar. Okay, brake. Well, obviously it's hard for me to really know using my hands, but I don't know. I think the brake on the Thrustmaster is slightly better. It's not ultra amazing, but it feels certainly better than G27, which you'd expect for the price you pay for these things. The clutch now. Ooh, I have to say the clutch on the G27 feels nicer to me, because the clutch should have quite a feel to it, right? Because it's a clutch. So I'm a little bit disappointed at that clutch. That feels a little bit too weak to me. But that might just be me. I don't know. Okay, so there you go. That's a quick review of the pedals and a comparison with my old ones, the G27 ones. Let's put these back. And again, apologies for my untidy house. Yeah, as you can see, the kitchen is a bit dirty. So let's go back. Okay, so I know I'm gonna get loads of people like giving me crap about my apartment, saying it's dirty and no good and small, but hey, that's Hong Kong. And yeah, I'm a little bit I'm not the best at cleaning my house, to be honest. I think when I actually own my own house, but we're only renting right now. So let's take out the wheel. Yeah, so an unboxing with me, you don't just find out about the product, you find out about my whole life as well, which I'm sure you love. Wow, now, just feeling the grip. The grip feels nice. Now, what is this? Some kind of safety advice thing. Can I rip that off? Yes, I can. Okay, without... okay. Why have they put this red thing here? That, I'm hoping that peels off. No? The red thing looks kind of crappy to me, to be honest. They've put some red thing here, which is obviously supposed to mark the top of the wheel. Now, that looks kind of cheap to me. When I first saw that, I thought it would peel off, like it'd be like a peel off sticker. But obviously, this is only first glance. But it appears like it's actually attached to the wheel. Okay, so that's a little bit disappointing for me, because I kind of expected it to look super classy for this amount of money, you know, with everything. I mean, let's get down to it a bit. Yeah, so this red thing up here I'm not too impressed with on first look. The wheel itself, I mean, obviously it's not plugged in, but it feels nice. The buttons feel okay to me. Yeah, not bad. It's heavy. Now these feel interesting. Now these are quite far away from the wheel, more so than the G27. So, and also they're not attached to the wheel, so I'm a bit worried, you know. But to be fair, how often are you up here, you know? But because they're not attached to the wheel, yeah. But they feel okay. The wheel feels okay as well, but I think the proof is going to be in the pudding, actually plugging it in, if you know what I mean. It's a big thing, you know, as you can see. It's a big unit. It's a heavy unit. And I'm just hoping when I actually plug this thing in that it performs as well as they say it does on the reviews. They say that, well, quite often people say the CSR Elite is better. But like I said, I couldn't find a good source of that, so I had to buy this one instead. So yeah, I'm hoping I can now go plug it in and it will work like a charm, because I'm hoping it's a big step up from the G27. I mean, apart from this, in terms of the look, this is the only thing here which is kind of disappointing. The rest of the wheel feels and looks really nice, but this thing here, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will be able to get over that, but I might have to go out and buy like an F1 wheel, the F1 wheel, just so I don't have to look at this ugly red thing all the time. But we'll see. I'm also, obviously, if I really like this wheel, I'm going to think about buying the gearbox. They have a gear stick gearbox that goes with it. That's about another $150 US. So obviously I didn't want to actually go ahead and buy that straight away. I'll wait until I work out if I really like this wheel or not, and then obviously from there, if I do really like this wheel, I'll then probably go ahead and buy the gearbox. And like I said, they do have an F1 wheel. I'll see what this wheel is like, and you know, if I feel like I need the F1 wheel. But the F1 wheel is like $180. I've just paid $500 for this, and then that's another $180. So the F1 wheel I don't think will be essential, but I might get it if I feel like it at some point in the future. But that is my unboxing of my new Thrustmaster T500rs wheel. If you have any questions about it, please can you let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to answer. Thank you, and I'm going to go play with my new toy. Bye bye.